I think this can work. I do think the Beast... No.
That is not a boar. Oh, Dyrachyo might be getting turned on. Blastoff is there. The boar looked too tasty. He's a big fan of pork as Dyrachyo will be getting chased down and collapsed, looking for the last right click. It's going to go to Mira instead. First blood. I can't blame him. Every time I wake up in the morning, bacon's the first thing on my mind.
Oh, Quinn?
As Quinn getting blood grenaded now. Shield crash in 5 seconds, so he's donezo.
Uh-oh.
2 kills right off the bat.
A lot of fighting going on. Back and forth, Dyrachyo's here.
Okay.
Nice stun from the low.
God Strength is there. Soulbind onto 2. Blast off from Mira doing quite a bit of CC. And there's the black hole will end Mira. And you can see several members of Gaming Gladiators relatively low, trying to use the Wukong's command to their cover. Laurel gonna try to fly away, but the Finger of Death with Swash combo brings him down. So like 2 kills.
You have 2 Diffusal Blades, you have Lion Hex, Earth Spike. And Midnight Pulse is very good in this game as Yatoro.
They find a monkey, Yatoro. It's going to be greeted by some TPs as well.
Quinn.
And he is mega dead. Great pick off.
That was a nice TP. I didn't realize he TP'd on the east side. So very nicely done. They abused the ward. Dyrachyo with his aggressive gameplay helps them to net a kill.
Yeah, now Miposhka getting run down.
I think GAIMIN won. It's easier for them. Ooh, hold on. Someone is feeding.
Oh, Impale. Yeah, they find Collapse for the time being. Ace actually does get off his ult in time. Midnight Pulse was there. Not really going to be on anything as the Black Hole comes through. The Wukong's command on the other side, though. And Laurel ends up taking out the Lone Druid to start things out. It's a 1-for-1 support for core, and that means GAIMIN now on the run. Yatoro drained of all his mana, so can't actually Boundless Strike anymore. It matters not, though, as Tofu is easily brought down.
That was a good move by Spirit.
Yeah, this is a good old-fashioned Rosh off. Typically, this doesn't really happen for Rosh #1, but Mira is found on the trees. Balance Strike onto the bear. Is going to be slowed to a crawl thanks to the Sticky Bomb. The jump in from Laurel. Gets the Dragon Tail. There's the blast off onto 2. Soulbind as well, but the BKB is popped from Dyrachyo. Takes out 1
Double
quickly.
roar.
That is just the techies. It's the black hole
black hole
onto 2, and Quinn rolling on deep with that Aghanim Scepter shield crash doing so much damage. They get 3, make it 4. Ace with the triple kill. Only member left is Yatoro, and there's no way he can contest this Rosh now.
That was actually very... I think Tofu
has already been popped, so with this wave, GAIMIN will attempt again. Still with that God Strength up for a few more seconds.
Yeah. Bear #1 will probably die.
Most likely, as the tower goes down. That means the fortification's back again for Team Spirit. And the bear #2 has been spawned. Ace has to be a bit careful with this as Laura's going to get the Dragon Tail off. Inkswell is there to help dispel some aspects and potentially heal him, but they're going to be able to get this range Rax as the fortification is popped again.
I think Ace needs a TP on his bear. Like, if this bear drops low, Spirit actually have a chance of fighting. I wonder if GAIMIN want to continue. No God Strength. Looks like it.
Like Spirit really want to fight. Finally get the Soulbind onto 2 with the blast up from Mira. Still not a whole lot of damage done as the roll up from Quinn at a pretty good timing. They're going to be able to get the racks, and now the fear upon the techies. That is Stun is there to start. Rolls up to go to the other direction. Soulbind only onto Quinn right now. He's going to keep his distance from the rest of his team, as I say that.
Oh, they're looking.
The Enigma, but Mira, he's the one initiated on my Dyrachyo. Superman coming to play. Miposhka looks to be next. BKB is there. Black hole onto 2, and Laurel completely drained of his mana. Collapse will TP out and abandon his mid laner. Everybody has their buyback from Team Spirit, so they could potentially try to fight here, but Dyrachyo. Decent start for Team Spirit. Do they have another stun on top of Dyrachyo? He's going to pop the BKB, and now, without that God Strength, doesn't really pack that much of a punch. Let's see if GAIMIN want to continue here. The bear, of course, doing the most damage to the towers right now. Quinn on the sidelines, going to get Dragon-tailed. Inkswell is coming. Collapse prematurely pops the BKB and now just tries to run away. Celery jumping in with the black hole. It's going to be canceled pretty prematurely. Only gets onto 1 hero. Mira will be the first to fall for Team Spirit. Does have his buyback available. Will probably have to expend it here because this will be mega creeps if they let this go. Yatoro trying to dodge out the stun, but it's not going to happen.
Ace is just getting the racks.
That is going to be mega creeps for GAIMIN Gladiators without really much fight from Team Spirit. As this will likely turn into a GG here very shortly. Laurel in quite deep. Yatoro jumping in with that BKB. This is when he pops the BKB and then calls GG.
Very nicely done.
So GAIMIN Gladiators, they show up in game #1 and they, but how many times do we have to go through? It doesn't matter if Quinn loses his lane.
Doesn't matter.
We've seen this.
Okay, 8-minute rune. Celery is here.
Yeah, Mira with the Hex initiation. Rune will be bottom. There's the Shackle into the Sonic Wave. The Cold Embrace is not going to be enough to save Celery. You can see the Arctic Burn and the Eidolons going to work on the Mira. Swash finishes them off. So it's a 1-for-1 for supports. And there is an Invis rune in the bot portion of the river. As Laurel trying to go for this Winter Wyvern, but the Shield Crash from Quinn is there. Shadow Strike's coming as Tofu is dead. No deny to come, and now Quinn getting frostbit. And the X from Collapse not quite in range. Gonna go for the Torrent. Quinn, though, will hit the CM one time and then try to roll away his Collapse. They have the Vision on the high ground. X onto Celery with the boat connecting. It's just on this Enigma, though. Cold Embrace to keep them healthy as well. Swash from Quinn.
Still
He's gonna
no
get
curse.
shackled. Laurel is there, and he has his ultimate Sonic Wave onto 2. That means the death of Celery.
Nice
now
chrono.
the Chronosphere from Yatoro, focusing on Quinn. That is going to be an easy cleanup for him. And now Ace, he's skewering to the low ground, but brings an enemy with him as Tofu's going to be cleaned up as well. So 3 dead just like that.
It's going to be 4.
Might even be a 4th as Ace in a lot of trouble. Triple kill for Laurel, so didn't do too well in lane. Well, there's
Doesn't
your
matter.
comeback mechanic.
Collapse also top net worth after all of this. They didn't have Curse available. Tofu is still level 5. It's just not easy for them to catch him. I think they need to... Oh, he used Mask.
Gaimin on the hunt.
Yeah, they got him.
Mask
He
of
used
Madness
Mom.
is used.
He's
Yatoro
dead.
in a lot of trouble. Great pick off for Gaimin. Yeah, he is bottom of the net worth for the cores right now.
Oh, nice
As Collapse
position by
is
Dyrachyo.
spotted out. Dyrachyo. There is the Blade Mail. And the Sonic Wave to follow. Is that enough? Not quite. Dyrachyo stays alive and the fight continues. Curse is used as a nice Rolling Thunder from Quinn trying to finish off Laurel. They'll do so quite easily. And Collapse, he's completely drained of his mana, and he's going to be brought down as well. Skewer away, knowing that reinforcements are arriving.
A little too quick.
Dyrachyo does not care. Wants to get the... Oh my god. All right, absolutely deletes Mira, but the X into the boat coming. Not a whole lot of mana for Collapse, though.
They need to run.
Laurel RP'd into the arms of Dyrachyo. Sonic Wave comes out, though, but the Chronosphere right on top of him. Yatoro can't hit him because of the ult. The Shadow Dance is doing work here, and now the Black Hole onto Yatoro, and they killed the Quap as well. Disaster strikes for Team Spirit. Maposhka looks to be next on the list. It'll eventually come, surely, as they find Collapse, which is a much more important kill, and there's the pounce from the trees, canceling the TP. Wants that Essence Shift stack, and he'll get it. Full team wipe for Gaimin, and they lose. Mira will be the recipient of another Dyrachyo initiation. Tidal Wave not going to be there, but there's the counter curse again. The boat combo is not going to do much. And now Quinn jumping in with a huge shield crash. That Aghanim Scepter now Collapse with that Blade Mail activated. Gets off the Torrent Storm, but it feels inevitable that they'll find him. As another death for Team Spirit as Gaimin are crushing their foes.
Waves are suddenly on Enigma, which will also help.
Yeah, true.
People have more net worth, more HP. They need a very crisp fight, but Dyrachyo is on the mission of breaking.
Dyrachyo gets off the Dark Pact. Initiation now onto Kunkka. Well, actually, Shadow Dance already. Oh, there's the Harpoon. Skewer into a pounce. Laurel is the recipient, gets off the Sonic Wave, but he dies shortly after. Now the BKB popped by Dyrachyo, focusing on Kunkka now. Collapse gets off a nice Torrent Storm as Ace finds his way out of the Serpent Wards. Tidal Wave comes out as well, but the Shield Crash from Quinn keeping heroes busy. Already 2 cores dead for Spirit, though, which means they are going to have to back away. That's one support down now as this fight has separated quite a bit.
Celery, so even more heal if someone gets gone on.
Yeah.
Hello, Dyrachyo.
There's the X to start things out. Orchid onto Yatoro. Well, they actually might have found the connection, but Cold Embrace now. A lot of this damage is mitigated, but there's a Chrono, but an instant curse on top of the Void. It's going to mitigate all of this, and Celery gets a nice Black Hole. Yatoro will be the first to fall there, along with Laurel. Ultra kill for Ace, and that'll be GG's called. Collapse, the last remaining member. They're trying to give the Rampage to Ace, and they do so. So Gaimin win in convincing fashion. Holy Gaimin.
They just straight up own Team Spirit, kind of in both of these games. I think especially this one. This game wasn't even...
This was not close.
This game wasn't...